I am just getting ready to put together some Father's Day cards, and I have to do 4 of these. We have for each of our dads, and then 2 grandfathers. So I will show you what I've started out with. I have got 4 cards. It's just the pre-scored cards, and these are 4 1/4 inch by 5 1/2 inch cards, just a white card base. And then I cut out this just olive green cardstock at the same. It's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then I've got 2 different patterned papers that I cut out, and I cut 4 of these also, just about a 1/4 inch smaller than that, so about 4 by 5 1/4. So I've got 4 of those. And then what I've done is I have printed my sentiments on, I didn't have a Happy Father's Day stamp, so I just printed them on the computer off of my printer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by trimming these out. I'm just going to cut them into little strips. I cut that one a little close, but that's okay. And when I usually, like, whenever I make birthday cards, of course I make those one at a time, but whenever we have like a holiday like this, and I have to make several cards, I try to make them fairly, as simple as I can, and they're usually similar cards. I usually kind of come up with a design, and then I'll just make 4 of. I try not to make them exactly the same, but today they're going to be pretty much exactly the same, just because we have 4 of them to make. Okay. Alright, so I've got my sentiments printed out, or cut out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim the ends off a little bit. And then just going to kind of cut into them a little bit. Sorry, you probably couldn't see that. Then I'm just going to cut them out just like that, so I can have my little banners. I think the little banner thing is just so cute. Okay, so I think one thing you'll catch on to about me is that I am all about simple and easy. Especially when I make cards. This one I think I'll make going the other way. But when I make, when I make cards, I don't like making my cards with a lot of fluff because, then they're harder to mail. They get smushed in the mail or they end up costing more to mail. That kind of thing. So I try to keep my cards simple. Can't quite get that one straight. Alright, here we go. So I have my banners. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my my green cardstock down onto the card base. And since I do mail my cards, I try to use a little more glue so that they hold up. But this ATG gun glue does hold up really, really well. I haven't had any problems with it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do that to all 4 of my cards. So now that I got those, I'm going to go ahead and do my pattern paper. And let's see, I'm just going to center it. So, okay, so now that I've got my paper done, my base is done, the next thing I'm going to do is take some just going to take some string, kind of like that kind of thin baker's twine. Why is it that I always get a text message when I'm filming? It never fails. Oops. I'm just going to wrap that around. And then I'm going to take a little button and I'm going to sew this on. I saw this, I think I saw this on Creations with Christina. She did this on one of her cards and I just thought that it was so cute. And she was smart enough to use a needle, which probably would make this a lot easier. Oops. And then I'm just going to go ahead and tie that. I'm going to tie a little bow on it. little smaller. Okay. Spread that out a little bit. Cut off my ends. That way it's not a super girly bow. Oops, I forgot to get my Pop Dots. Alright, and then I'm gonna take my Pop Dots. And put them on there like so. And that, I'm going to take a little glue dot, one of the non-dimensional ones, and put it on my button so that it won't move around so much. Okay, and that, oops. Okay, and that is the basic card. So I'm going to go ahead and put the other three together really quick.